I found it a little bit tricky, Joycey. There's plenty of different ways you could go.
Absolutely, Kian. 0 to 58s are never easy. I've gone 9, 5, 7 and 1, though. I'll stick with Hot Bananas off that huge win at Ipswich last start. Only the third run for the Sweeney stable. And I'm loving the parade. I'm loving the booking of Kyle Wilson-Taylor. Nice draw as well. Just gives Kyle a few options from there. And I'll stick solid. Number 5, Ultimate Power. I don't think this horse has ever gone better either. Never looked better. And with the right run, can maybe break that run of consistent performances and get a win. 7, Unlikely Occurrence, the favourite. Really well backed, 310 into 260. I didn't see that coming. I thought probably unders already at the $3.10. So I can't see value in Unlikely Occurrence, but the last start was terrific behind Negation. And 1, Rockin Artie, just looking at the way that last race was run with the Menazzi winning up on speed for Bailey Wheeler, I wouldn't be surprised if Rockin Artie repeats that dose. So I'll go 9, 5, 7 and 1.
1, 7, 5 and 9. I was pretty keen on Rockin Artie. He's had a few poly runs in there, so we take those out. His run at win at Ipswich was really good. That form's been franked by Money Bear. He rolled forward on that occasion and he gave a really, really good kick. And he was very good at Ipswich last start. He had nowhere to go, and I think it was just that suitable run now for the mile because he was a touch one pace in that final sort of 100 metres. So he's on top for mine over this 7 in Unlikely Occurrence. I was on her last start. She's only little and she was given a good bump at the top of the straight by Negation, and that just sort of found her out. And my problem with this horse, I haven't seen her put 2 good runs together. She is a little bit light, and I think she has just tapered off a little bit since that last start, albeit she meets probably an easier race here today. There is no Negation, and the upside is, or to offset all of that, she gets in with 53.5 kilos. The 5 in Ultimate Power, good parade. Wasn't too bad there behind Hot Bananas. And then the 9 in Hot Bananas. Hot Bananas. My only, I guess, knock was maybe that was a PB last start. It was an enormous win. She's got to back that up. And she's not shown that she was the most progressive horse. And then all of a sudden she's come out and done that. So we'll just wait and see with her. 1, 7, 5, 9.
Yeah, I think you made a good point, Kian. I am just trusting on that performance and hoping she can do it again. All right, let's head upstairs to Terry Spargo. This is a race 7 at the Sunshine Coast. They seem to be loading really well.
And Hot Bananas will be the next one to come along. Hot Bananas walks up. Sir Johnny, an Unlikely Occurrence. Still out, Unlikely Occurrence. Drawn gate number 7, almost in the middle of the field. 15 run. So Unlikely Occurrence goes up. And that leaves 3 by the looks. Craig Lee Carley going forward. Sir Johnny and Bold Delago will be the last pair. So Johnny's drawn in gate 8. Bold Delago has the outside. So a last look at this QOP screen. Unlikely Occurrence is still the favourite, clear cut at $2.80 after touching $2.60. Hot Bananas, late support, $4.80, down from $5.50. So that must be it. The red light is on. The starter on his stand, the Higgins Coatings, is race number 7. Gates Fly, racing, Unlikely Occurrence, 3/4 of a length slow to go, and Bold Delago came out very sluggishly, lost 5 lengths. Bonnie and Clyde, Rockin Artie, Desert Flame were fast away, Superb Dancer out wide, and it's a line of 4 jousting for the lead as they settle fully into stride. Hot Bananas, isometric off the pace. Chanel is with that group as they settle fully into stride, charging towards the back bend. Sir Johnny is deep out. Russian Romeo midfield on the inside of Unlikely Occurrence. Night Vision travelling 3 wide, then .net Ultimate Power. Craig Lee Carley is second last, and Bold Delago, after the slow start, is at the tail of the field. Superb Dancer worked, but crossed and led at the half-mile marker by 3 parts of a length. Desert Flame went to second. Rockin Artie is third, 2.5 off the pace. Bonnie and Clyde goes up on the rail, then Hot Bananas and Sir Johnny. Isometric and Chanel Night Vision. Unlikely Occurrence being asked to go forward now. They get away from Russian Romeo, Ultimate Power, .Ned, Bold Delago and Craig Lee Carley whip them in. Desert Flame is on the outside of Superb Dancer. Rockin Artie peels to the centre of the track, comes at them. Then Hot Banana, Chanel. Unlikely Occurrence trying to wind up, but Rockin Artie, the top weight, hit the lead. Here comes the favourite. Unlikely Occurrence is going after Rockin Artie. Rockin Artie in front. Unlikely Occurrence cuts down Artie. Unlikely Occurrence takes the lead. Forges clear. Unlikely Occurrence beat Rockin Artie. Clear of Hot Bananas, Chanel. Asymmetric. And then Craig Lee Carley, Superb Dancer and .Ned. Followed further back by Ultimate Power, Night Vision. And then came Desert Flame, Bonnie and Clyde. Russian Romeo a long way back with Sir Johnny. And Bold Delago was last out of the machine and checked in Stone Motherless.
53.5 kilograms, and she's ticked that 1600 box in style. 280, $1.30. Rockin Artie, good effort at the mile. Bailey Wheeler, and then Hot Bananas, who looked like Cole had a lap full of horse. Well, she's stuck on for third, and then Chanel for Wendy Benero grabs fourth.
Absolutely, Kian. Well summed up. Emily Lang, that's a couple of winners for her today with good, cold, patient rides, steaming down the centre of the track, utilising that claim on a horse which probably just needed something to give her the edge, and that 3 kilo claim no doubt was it today, the difference between placing and winning. Rockin Artie, we both had our reservations about whether he'd run out a strong mile. He gave it a good fist, didn't he? He nearly got there. And
perfect ride to take the sit when he had the option to roll forward.
Exactly. Bailey's riding terrifically as well. The two apprentices fought out the finish there. Two of our best young apprentices coming through the ranks. Hot Bananas just didn't back up that Ipswich win. Like Tyle gave her a peach. She loomed at the top of the straight, the long home straight compared to the tiny straight at Ipswich. She just didn't want to quite go on with it today, but good effort. And Chanel, not a bad run there for fourth, was working through the line as well as anything. 7, 1, 9 and 8. And that takes us away from race 7 here today, Kian. Still one race to come, so don't go anywhere.
We're going to head down to Central West New South Wales, down to God's country, and hear from our Narromine Cup winners.